guys, it's Melanie. Today I have a review for you of the Ren Clean Skincare Perfect Canvas Silicone-Free Skin Finishing Serum. I'm so excited about this. Oily skin girls, listen up because I found a primer that works for us. Having extremely oily skin is very frustrating because there are very few foundation and primer type products that work. You know, things that are oftentimes geared towards oily skin might be fine for just oily skin, but I have extremely oily skin, and most of the oil control products that I have come across are not strong enough to combat the amount of oil production that my face puts out on a daily basis. It's a ridiculous amount. So I was really excited to try this. It came recommended from one of my subscribers, another Melanie. So thank you, Melanie, for this, because I, one, had no idea it existed, and two, it really intrigued me because it also has some really kind of good for you skincare type ingredients in it, and it's silicone free. Most primers that are out there for oily skin rely heavily on different types of dimethicones, silicones to help suppress the oil. But for me, oftentimes primers like that actually tend to just slide off my face. Like, you can actually see my foundation just like lifting up and just moving south with gravity. It's not pretty. So there are a few things that I found that work, but this works, you guys. First off, let's talk about what you get here. You do get 1.02 fluid ounces, so you basically get an ounce worth of product. I do have it pulled up on the Sephora app here, and it's $55. This is not an inexpensive primer. However, I'm going to tell you right now that you don't need very much of it, and a bottle like this could last you a very, very long time. I use 6 drops of this. That does my entire face. It absorbs very quickly, and it basically takes like another minute or maybe 2 minutes to sort of dry down, and then I'm ready to go with my powder foundation. I still only exclusively wear powder foundation for the most part. It's just what works best for me. I love the Balance and Brighten. I will link Balance and Brighten down below. It is one of the few powder foundations that is just so beautiful on my oily skin, but it doesn't have a super matte finish. So I still get that kind of pretty satin look without having a really matte, flat look to my face, if that makes sense. So let's read a little bit about this. So they say that this is basically good for any skin type out there, and I would have to agree with that. My friend Stephanie over at Flourish XO, I was telling her earlier this morning in a message, I was like, you have to try this primer. It's so freaking good. And she has extremely dry skin. I think it would work beautifully for her. So this is for normal, oily, combination dry and sensitive skin. They say that this is a silicone-free serum to primer formula that smooths, visibly lifts, reduces pore size, and naturally primes the skin. They say that this is a solution for dryness, redness, fine lines, and wrinkles. What else do they say here? Smooth, hydrate, and naturally prime the skin with perfect canvas skin finishing serum. Great for people with skin sensitivity. This soothing formula restores moisture, visibly lifts, improves the look of pore size, and smooths skin's texture, prepping it for flawless, long-lasting makeup application. It reduces the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles and protects the skin's barrier for a healthy-looking complexion. So there are no parabens, no sulfates, and no phthalates in this formula, and Ren is a cruelty-free skincare line, so if that is important to you, check them out. And they don't have any silicones in this product at all. So that is not what this product relies on to help with that oil control. So I will agree with every single claim here with the exception of lifting. I feel like that's a little bit of a stretch. But this absolutely reduces my pore size. It does help to, I have some lines in my forehead because I have an overly expressive face. I don't have Botox in my face at this point in life, and so there's lines. I'm almost 40. It's inevitable. I don't really have lines around my eyes yet, but I do have some, you know, like smile lines or laugh lines. This fills in everything so so perfectly, you guys. Like, my pores, for the most part, I'm looking, a little mascara flake there. They're like non-existent. I can barely see them. It fills in my pores, but not in a way where they look like clogged or anything like that. It just smooths my skin out. It absolutely hydrates. If you are someone who deals with dry skin, you probably want to use a moisturizer prior, and I do as well. This is a go-to for me every single, I will link all this stuff down below. If you're curious about where to get any of the stuff I'm talking about, I will link it down below. The Paula's Choice Resist Super Light Daily Wrinkle Defense SPF 30. This SPF I apply to my face every single day, no matter what. So I will put on my, normal morning skincare routine. I finish with this, and then I put the primer over top. I do let this sit for a couple of minutes to really like dry on my face, if you will, or set, and then I press this into basically my entire face. Like I said, about 6 drops does my whole face. And then I wait another minute or two for that to dry, and then I go over with my powder foundation, and I'm like set. Everything smooths on so beautifully. The rest of my makeup just seems to like glide on my skin. There's just something about this formula that just creates the perfect canvas. It's very aptly named, you guys. The texture of it is not oily. It's not greasy. It is, you can see it's almost water-like, a little bit thicker than water, but you can see it, well, maybe you can. I don't know, my lighting's kind of funky today. You can see it running there. It just, a little bit goes a long way. That one drop did my entire hand here. So you can see that 6 drops is probably actually more than enough for my entire face. If I have any left over, I always bring it down onto my neck. But this just creates the smoothest, nicest canvas for the rest of your makeup. It glides on. This formula is amazing, you guys. So let's see, where was that? So this has probiotic extracts for good skin structure, agave extract to, so it's the agave that they use as the filler to prime the skin, and alpha glucans to keep skin healthy. This is incredible, you guys. I'm telling you, if you have the $55 to splurge on this and you are someone who struggles finding a good primer, get your butt to Sephora or order it online, whatever you got to do. This one's worth trying. I very rarely am like, you got to go buy something that I talk about. I obviously like a lot of things, but this is the one thing. If you struggle with oily skin and you cannot find a primer, this is one of the few that I found that works all day. I mean, it helps my makeup wear all day long. I'm talking from 6 in the morning until 8, 9 o'clock at night when I take my makeup off. It stays put. It will even stay put through my gym workout. If I don't take my makeup off prior to going to the gym, it stays put during my workout. That says a lot because I work out later in the day. So the fact that it can wear all day and then also make it through my workout, that's impressive to me. This is fantastic. I'm so glad that Melanie recommended this because she knew what she was talking about. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know if you have tried the perfect canvas down below in the comments section. Let me know what your thoughts are. And I'm excited to see if any of you guys love it as much as I do. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a fantastic day, and I'll see you in my next video. Take care.